Hello everyone, Mike McConville here one more time. I thought you could join me on my commute to work. So I go along the garden path, and this brings me to the shop door. I heard the compressor just shut off. I've had a couple of people ask me about my compressor, so here's what I got. I have a 5 horsepower 60-gallon tank. I also have my dust collector out here. All that noisy stuff is kind of outside my shop. I don't have to listen to this as it kicks on. You heard it just kick off a minute ago. It can be pretty loud if it's in the same space. Okay, so that's my setup. I think it was Mark who was asking me from Sugarland, Texas, one of the latest TechDeck owners, was asking me about the whole compressed air thing. So let's go into the shop. So I've also had numerous people asking about this little die grinder that I've got. So this is essentially a canvas wheel, and I get that at the local surplus store. I think it's $3.99, $4 for a wheel like that. I probably do maybe 50 fret dresses, you know, with that $4 wheel. This is an actual 110 degree. Instead of this shaft being 90 degrees, it's kind of tilted back a little bit, which is really nice for working fret work. First of all, it lets you really see what you're doing. You get a better sort of perspective as you're working, and it also sort of keeps your hand out of the way. And for you guys, when I'm doing the camera work, it also gives you a better look. The thing about this type of tool, a die grinder, it's a little tool, but it takes a big gulp of air. So what you really need to run a tool like this, it's not the pounds per square inch that count in your compressor, it's the CFM, the cubic feet of air per minute that this tool takes. So a die grinder, it's essentially like opening up the valve on the compressor because the air just flows right through it. You know, to run this thing efficiently and continuously, you need about 14 CFM. So keep that in mind, especially all of you latest guys that have kind of snapped up your TechDecks and are getting into this type of work. Buy once, buy right, and make sure you've got plenty of CFM. Now this is a customer that drove from out of town and dropped off that beautiful Tele, Corona, California Tele, that you saw a couple of videos back. And, you know, he realized, you know, when he got home, he was kind of doing his little taste test comparison. I mean, I've got that little tuning test that anybody can pick up the guitar and just kind of play along just to check the accuracy of your tuning. So he did check it, and of course it's a mile out of tune. And if you look at the action here, when the action is that high, you haven't got a prayer of this guitar playing in tune. So as you ascend the fingerboard, the action gets higher and higher and higher. By the time you get up to here, you almost need a vice grip for a left hand to play. But the point is, and I've made this point in other videos, even if you have the brute strength to play with action like that, it does not do you any good, because the guitar will be wildly sharp as you ascend the fingerboard. So we're going to give you, as always, step by step on that. And thank you to the 3 new Patreon subscribers that signed up this morning. So we're going to move along with both these guitars and give you as much detail as I possibly can so you understand clearly, step by step, exactly what's involved in correcting this issue with the Taylor, bringing it from impossible to play to silky smooth and perfectly in tune. Here's the 7th fret, perfectly in tune. Okay, that's like 14 cents flat. Okay, open string again, and the F. Yeah, about 5 cents flat. Open A, 12th fret, flat, about 3 cents. 7th fret and octave. Woo! That's like 15 cents flat. And 1st fret. Okay, well that's sharp, about 4 cents. Open D string. And octave. See, there you go. This is a typical thing. This is what people typically do when they set up the intonation. Open string 12th fret. Here we go, 7th fret. It's 3 cents sharp and octave. 5 cents flat. Again, open string and 1st fret. Okay, 6 cents sharp. G string and octave. Ooh, that's flat. 7th fret note. It's in tune, and the octave. 12 cents flat. Okay, open string, open third and first fret. Okay, it's 5 cents, 4 or 5 cents sharp. B string and octave. Okay, 3 cents sharp, 7th fret F sharp, 6 cents sharp, and 3 cents flat. Open second string and first fret, 5 cents sharp. First string and octave, 5 cents flat, 7th fret, 3 cents flat, 8 cents flat. First string open and first fret. That's fairly close, 2 cents sharp. Okay, so now we're going to get on to the setup. We're going to come back and I will go through all of the exact same tuning procedures again once the guitar is set up. Stay tuned. We're bringing you back to the tuner, 12th fret first string note. The last thing we're going to do now, all 6 strings before we finish shaping the nut, we're going to play each open string and each first fret fretted note. 6th string, first fret, nice even fretting pressure. So here we go, moment of truth, 12th fret, fretted, and open string. Now last thing we want to check is the open string and the first fret note. Okay, that one string now is perfectly in tune. Do that again. Pretty darn close. Now fretted first fret. Boy, that's pretty good too. I'm going to leave that. Okay, so next, D string. I think we're there. Next string. Twelfth fret first string note. Okay, we're back. Moment of truth. We'll do the exact same tuning test we did at the beginning of this video. Start with the 6th string. Here's our 7th fret note B and the octave. 5th string, same thing, 7th fret and octave. And D string, 7th fret and octave. 3rd string, 7th fret, and octave. 2nd string, 7th fret, octave. 1st string, and octave. Okay, so let's just do the open string and 12th fret. And now we'll try the open string and 1st fret. Okay, there's our A string and 1st fret. D string, 1st fret, and then 3rd string, 1st fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, and 1st string, and 1st fret. Once again, as you've heard me say so many times before, it's really about the chords. And this is the chord progression of the day. So this is kind of a F sharp minor, A major thing.